G'day, everybody. How are you? And there's Anthony leaving the show. Nice to see you guys. Oh, sorry about the other mess up again. I don't know what's going on and whether it's me or my computer, but you had the time wrong this time again. Yeah, you showed my normal time instead of the time that I wanted to play. Say g'day to everybody. Does anybody remember laughter? Yeah, I think so.
Nope, I have no memory of laughter.
Maybe come back about 1 o'clock, Andy. I think I might get a bit of a laughter because there's a couple of Aussies upstairs, and yeah, we'll have a bit of a laugh here.
I do remember a little bit of laughter. I do remember a little bit of laughter. It was right after I came out of the shower naked and Joyce walked in.
I bet you she had a laugh.
Yeah, and it wasn't the good kind of laugh.
Jean Ricard, g'day, buddy. How are you? I was thinking about you today because I went somewhere that you would like. Anthony probably knows about the place. It was a tram museum down here.
No, never been to it.
You didn't go to it? Oh, lovely place.
No, see, people don't understand when I'm on vacation. First of all, the last couple of times I was in Munich, I was just getting into the hobby a bit. The last time I was in Munich was 2023, but we didn't even go into Munich. We went to Nymphenburg Palace, which is technically in Munich, but it's outside. And that was it.
Hang on a minute. Well, I'm not in Munich.
Oh, where are you now?
I'm in
Austria.
You're
in Innsbruck. You're in Innsbruck, right?
I'm in Innsbruck.
Hang on. Right. And no, we don't go.
Hang on. I've got to wear the light cap. Hang on.
Yeah, there's that too. When we went to Innsbruck, we don't go to, the no kangaroos. No kangaroos in Austria. Yeah, that is a joke. I have tried to ask for 20 years. The first time we saw it, we were in Berlin, and it was a yellow sign that says no kangaroos in Berlin, and we didn't see them anywhere else. I was like, what is the joke behind this? No. And now it's all across. It's a huge tourist thing, and it's still around where you walk into some of these tourist shops at, Innsbruck or whatever, and it'll say no kangaroos in. I think that's the joke. It's just a random goof.
I saw it in the shop downstairs, and I said, no, I've got to take this one. This is perfect. G'day, Valley. How are you? Sorry, big gas bagging again. Hot Dog Pilot Andy. Good evening, buddy. How are you? Raymond, how are you? Raymond Links, how are you, buddy? Who else do I have in here? Minesville, good morning. Hopefully you're warming up down there, but looking at the weather down at home, it looks...
Yeah, man, we be jamming.
The true message. Is that message or massage?
The true massage. No, that's message. Yeah, I just think the whole joke is that the joke is it makes you wonder what the joke is.
Well, Austria, when you look at it quickly, it almost looks like Australia. They've been misspelt.
Well, there's that.
There's that too, but I remember. I know there was a bit of an issue with the Olympic Games when we had the abbreviation, because Austria was using AUS, and no messages are given on live streams.
Well, Austria is almost always AUT.
Yeah,
is AUT.
Yeah, it is now, but I remember there was a bit of a typo error going on where Austria, they used AUS and as well as Australia, and it was like, hang on, no, that's not right. But
that must have been some local broadcaster thing. I mean, that was sorted out years and years and years ago, because there is an actual specific rule on how they do abbreviations for countries for 3 letters, and basically it's the first 3 letters of the country, and if there's another country with the same first 3 letters, then the one that comes first alphabetically uses the first 3 letters, and then the next country uses the first 2 letters and the 4th letter. So there's Australia comes before, Australia comes before Austria, or however that worked out. So Austria is AUT and Australia is AUS.
G'day, Ray. How are you, buddy? Yeah, I don't know how they worked that out.
Because it's Australia with an A and it's Austria with an I. So the A comes before the I. So Australia gets AUS and Austria gets AUT.
No messages are given on live streams.
No massages. It's kind of hard to give massages on live stream.
Yeah.
On live streams.
Well, yeah. Well, if you stop sending that crappy weather over here, you will be right, Andy. Okay. So I am finally, for now, I am in Austria, in Innsbruck, Austria. It's gone a bit dark outside, but my window out here looks right down on Innsbruck railway station. And boy, do you see some funny stuff going on down there. The funniest thing well, don't send it this way, Andy. Send it up north of me and over across to the east. They need it there. We only use two. Wow, Denmark.
That's in something else, but you are DAN in the Olympics and other things.
Yeah.
Where they do 3-letter abbreviations.
That's right.
We're not talking postal codes and stuff.
No. They've had some landslides, but there was one mudslide that occurred on Wednesday afternoon, I think it was. Thursday. Just over the other side of the ridge here, Brennan Pass, which is all Brennan Tunnel on the Italian side,
Pass.
where there's no trains going into Italy, so they've been split up here. And, of course, they're doing bus services from here. And it's so funny when you see one bus open the door, you have 100 passengers just going to a bus that can only fit 45 people on. And they're dragging their suitcases along. Jeez, that's funny. And I just saw the train about an hour or so before the show. One of the trains departing here that's going to Warsaw. Two people that put their car alarms on, and of course they were shutting the car carriers around, and they go beep, beep, beep. Thank God I can't hear through these windows. Well, True Creek, how are you, buddy? Hopefully you're well. But it's a nice location here. I'm surprised how close, even though I got my station on the new layout is on a bend and got a bit of a grade. It's amazing how I managed to get my train operations without even having to look at it. Like, if people seen how I do my automation, it's very close to here.
Mm-hmm.
So in compressed form. So there are a couple little tweaks that I need to do to get it almost to the way most trains run through here. But yeah, I got it pretty well right. Now with the rail jet that goes to Italy, usually comes in a 2-car set, or they're using a new rail car set, a rail jet set. But they're only going as far as here and going around the corner. Apparently they park it just past the tramway museum here in Innsbruck. My mother's look, it's been raining here. I got in on Tuesday night. Our train was a little bit late, only because there was a chaos because there's another line that's been closed in the area, and it still hasn't been reopened yet, from mudslides. That happened before I got here. Apparently they cleaned the line up, but the geotech and the geologists can't go up in the helicopter to check if everything is right because we have low cloud cover. So hopefully the weather will clear up tomorrow so they can go up and have a look. It was an interesting trip coming down. I'm very disappointed with Austrian Railways, well, the service that I got with OBB. And I started from Vienna, 92. It's actually, 75 here, 75, 80. It's been on a bit of a coolish but comfortable side. I got to the station, and the way my ticket was showing that my car was going to be in D. And, of course, I was sitting there waiting, and I'm trying to work out my boarding pass, my ticket. It's not your normal railway ticket. It was actually a airline ticket. So I'm trying to work out the car number. I'm trying to work out the seat number. There's nobody there to give you assistance at the station. When I got on the train, I'm like, yeah, something doesn't look right because I'm in second class. I'm supposed to be in first class or business class. I'm like, where's a car attendant? There was not a single car attendant. Now, I caught the train from the airport at Vienna, and by the time we got to Vienna station, I ended up finding the train conductor, which was in the restaurant car. The head train conductor is trying to tell me I was on the wrong train. I go, no, this train's got two numbers. It's got the actual railway number, but it's got an airline number on it, which was on the destination before I got on the train. And he goes, oh, no, that's the train number there. And I go, well, is this going to Innsbruck? Yes. Well, I am not getting off it, and you're going to work out what's going on, and someone's going to come and give me a hand to move my bag from economy into first class. Nobody gave me a helping hand. They were too busy gas bagging between each other, and there was one person there sitting in the restaurant club playing on her telephone. G'day, Bernard. How are you?
Hello,
yeah,
Bernard.
where the hell have you been? But that was one of the most annoying trips because I had 2 bags, a backpack, and a personal item. So you can imagine how uncomfortable it was trying to drag that bag through, all through the second class carriages. You were struggling to get through because nobody could find seats. When I managed to drag my first bag across, the train conductor and the train conductor's assistant, they were still talking in a restaurant car. The other one's still playing on a phone. We stopped at West Vienna West, and I said, how long is the train going to stop here for so I can quickly go to first class? He goes, oh, we're only here for a minute. Well, can I get my stuff to the proper carriage? No, you've got to carry it through. You can imagine I wasn't a very happy chappy. And I go, well, this sucks. Yes, bucket ticket. Yeah, exactly. I was lucky enough the lady that was sitting in the seat that I took, her and one of the other passengers helped me out. They looked after some of the gear, but yeah, they helped me guide me to the right carriage, which I managed to get to, which was a second last carriage, 6 carriages behind. The train conductor and the staff would not say boo to me. They didn't want to even have a look at my ticket anymore. The service in first class was absolutely crap. Was not impressed whatsoever. Forever DC, g'day, buddy. So, for my experience with the staff on the railjet was extremely disappointing. I have written a letter to Lufthansa that I'll actually expect a partial refund for being treated like worse than an economy passenger. I mean, if we pay a good ticket for this, they get treated like a piece of shit. It was pants. Okay. Pants. Okay. You sure now, Andy? You sure? But yeah, when you disappointing, Jet, exactly, Raymond. I was very disappointed. And even here, for a railway, okay, we were late coming in. We were about 25 minutes late coming in. Weren't aware of what was going on, but we were 25 minutes late coming in. But when I'm having a look downstairs, people are lost. Most of the trains have been arriving and departing on time. But people that are getting around, look, you got disrupted services. You would expect they would have people guiding and giving information to passengers and guiding to the right direction. Because a lot of people are coming out where the bus and trams are for the local transportation, but the rail replacement buses on the other side. G'day, Joe. How are you? Okay, I'll put a video on in a minute while I'm talking. So you guys can see where I've been. Hang on, there you go.
Ooh, the cat.
I finally got the cat. So yeah, my experience has not been too enjoyable at this moment, but today was a good makeup. I tell you what, this was interesting. The railjet that did come in. G'day, Randall. How are you, buddy? I got into my room, and thankfully they gave me the room that I requested, which is a view of the railway line and the station. I am at the western end of the platform. There'll be photos I've come up in this video that I made up that you guys can see will come up. I can see everything coming in and going out. And I did get to see my first night jet. And Houston, we have a huge problem, Anthony. The rail jet, there's a station there. That's the view from the lounge, but from the bed, from my room is not that much different. That was the first day here. That is actually looking, as I'm sitting in my room here, that's actually right behind me, looking north to northeast.
Yeah, I was going to say that's north. Towards
the
Germany.
Big mountains are actually sitting on the north, and that was the first night here.
Actually, the biggest mountains would be to the east-southeast, if you were looking. The biggest Austrian mountains, the tallest Austrian mountains. You're actually north of Innsbruck are the shortest mountains of the entire Alps range.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping to get
in there, although you can't see the Zugspitze from Innsbruck or Innsbruck from the Zugspitze because just the width of the mountains prevent it.
Yeah. I did get to see that. This is at the tram museum. It was gorgeous. I mean, it was a nice clear night on my first night here on Tuesday. Wednesday, I went out and stored a few things out. I went downstairs because I'm going to be here roughly 3 to 4 weeks. And so what I did was I got downstairs and got myself a month pass to ride on the regional trains and the buses and trams. So I don't have to worry about buying a ticket for every trip because I am going to be going about. It also includes express trains right out to the boundaries. This is actually coming down from the mountain. This was actually taken on the tram that I took today. Yeah. Now this used to be this track has been modified a little bit. It's spiraled up its way up. And there is actually a photo somewhere in here that you can see where they are doing the lining for the new tunnel that's going, the new Brainen Tunnel, railway tunnel, which they're still constructing. G'day, Craig, CMD. How are you, buddy? Hopefully you're well.
Yeah, you want to talk about a cool video? CMD was riding a train from Kyrgyzstan to Kazakhstan, or maybe I got that backwards. But old Soviet luxury train, which I always thought would be an oxymoron, Soviet luxury, but it was.
Next stop, income tax haven. And that's the train that I took up. It was actually quite an interesting trip up. But the thing is...
That. There's the cassette tape trains.
And look at this one. There's
a model of that one out there, but there's a rail or a night jet.
Night jet, and that's the view out of my room. Now this is on top of the mountain. When I went up there yesterday, it was a bit overcast and cloudy, but I went up there just for the sake of it to get some shot from the top of the mountain. It's supposed to, Raymond, they're actually EMUs. They're actually EMUs, not DMUs. They're actually EMUs. Emus. This was actually taken down near the train museum. But tomorrow is supposed to be clearing up. So I'll have a look tomorrow. If it is clear, I'm going to go up there. If not, the pentagraphs were sleeping, Raymond. The pentagraphs were sleeping. Okay, on the EMUs that they got here, they only got a pantograph on the one side, one end of the train. This was going up actually. They don't have the pantographs on the one end, not on both ends, which was actually quite interesting. And emus in Austria? Yeah, well, no. They've got no kangaroos here. So there's no emus to chase the kangaroos. So Andy's confused. Yeah, that then. Have another beer, Andy. But you see how cloudy it is. Like behind those clouds is where the peaks are.
Have another beer, Andy. It won't solve the confusion problem, but it'll reach a point where you just don't care.
Yeah, and this is down at the museum. I wanted to go for a ride on the old tram, but the guy says it was already departed, but when I bought the ticket, it was still parked up. And this was quite a trip up. I don't know if I'll get to go on it or not, but I will go to the end of that tram line. Apparently joins back up to the railway line at the other end of the bus and come back by train. The views over pretty good. But I actually spied this.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, with
what's the name of that? Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I can't think of it.
It's the something express. But yeah, it starts in is it Vienna, Innsbruck, and then it goes all the way up to Malmo, Sweden.
Yeah. She slept there for a little bit. They cleaned it out and they're on the way.
Or no, it goes to Stockholm. And it tells you can buy those cars. Märklin makes a set, and several other companies make a set. Yeah, that's a Swedish. It's a Swedish Vectron, but yeah, the train goes from all the way up,
Yeah,
into Sweden and all the way down to like Vienna. There's another one that runs to Berlin.
yeah. G'day, Sladen. How are you? I tell you what, it's amazing to see what these young ones get up to. Before that train departed up the front carriage, the kids were. I can see them. They were making a mess in the front carriage. Oh, I've done that twice. Okay, so that's a Swedish engine. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get another. I've been a naughty boy on. When was it? What day is it today?
God, that's going to drive me crazy, and I'll think of it 10 minutes after we go off air.
Oh, well, we'll have to come up to one of those. But the night jet, it leaves here as a 14-car set. And I don't know where she gets split, but one half of it goes to Amsterdam, and the other half goes to direct to Hamburg from here with one engine. Obviously, they hook another engine on the front of it where they split up, and there's the new rail jet there. You'll see in the background. G'day, Tammy. How are you? No, I've been a good boy, ain't you, Jean Ricard? You can see the raindrops.
Thank you too.
No, I haven't been that naughty, Bernard. No.
Hi, Timmy and Ray.
I wasn't that naughty, but I was naughty in another way where I think it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday it was, because it was, as you see here, it was raining like this. Here's the new rail jet sets. Now, these were meant to, as Craig was telling me, these were actually supposed to be going to Italy, but they weren't. They're only going as far as here, and that was it. Because that's where they were transferring passengers onto bus, sorry. But on Thursday, since my plans was...
Just like it runs around my layout all the time. Oh, I shouldn't say all the time. That's
but you notice
the rail car.
Yeah. And I've actually got one of these on order. Well, I haven't had any yet since then, Tammy. I'm sorry. And that's the view from my room.
Just to prove
that's the hotel. The tall building wasn't my hotel, but
the night jet combo I put together is actually legit. Where you had a couple of OBB ICEC cars, and and then the night jet car with them. You mix them.
Yeah, but it's interesting. I've noticed here in the last couple of days, that's the view from behind me on the hills.
There's the River.
Yeah, and the night jet there ready to go. That was taken the other night, actually. But it's amazing. He's like clockwork. He leaves here about, 9:15 to 9:30, and the other one comes back by 9:30 in the morning. But now we need to get two sets there, Anthony. There's one up at the model train shop here that you're after.
Oh, don't say that. Modelwerk?
Yeah.
Actually, it's models. It's models work. If I should give you the code number. If you have it, I'm going to tell you to buy it for me, and then I'll send you money for it.
It's $1,100.
No, that's not the one I want. Model Work has that, but that's probably the one with the Vectron. The one I want at most would be about 650 euros.
Oh, okay.
That's the new deluxe set. That's not the one I'm after. That's the one I don't want because it doesn't match my locomotive. It's the new darker color and with the Vectron based Steuerwagen.
Yeah. Actually, it is, Joe. The city is, from where I've been recently for nearly on and off for the last 6 weeks, this city is pretty clean. Every morning,
walk 10 feet without a garbage can or a recycling bin.
Every morning at 4 or 5 o'clock, this morning I was downstairs. They were actually something I haven't seen for a long time. Not street sweepers, but they were actually hosing down the roads.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I have not seen in a very, very long time. Well, listen here. My train stopped at a station, so it is, and they're Austrian trains, so I run Austrian. Anthony runs German. Let's all get that right, okay?
Eat shit and die, Artie.
What?
I've been running Austrian long before you were running Austrian. Just because you saw my Austrian trains and realized that there was something greater in life than American and Australian trains, and you had to copy it and have a piece of it. Don't start acting like,
you copy.
I'm the only one who runs Austrian trains. Anthony runs German. No, I have Austrian, German, Czech. Now I have Italian and British and American. Well, I got one American.
G'day, Sparky.
Hi, Sparky.
Now, all you need now is an Australian train, and you'll be almost like me.
Why on earth would I want an Australian train?
Why not? You did say you liked them when you were there.
When did I say I like? I saw a couple of the regional, the regional trains in the suburbs and going up into Sydney, and thought, oh, that's fine. Otherwise, I didn't see any Australian trains. The models are cool though.
Yeah, the models were cool. I did end up when
James, Todd, and Floyd say hi. Well, hi, James, Todd, and Floyd.
So I've been a bit of a naughty boy on Thursday, where I went to the hobby shop, and bought some more stuff. I got which I noticed because, as a lot of you guys see, I have got. Majority of my European trains are Austrian. There was a diesel switcher I didn't have, and I go, well, let's see if these guys have it. And yes, they did. And I got a couple of fuel tankers. I was going to, when I looked at that railjet set on the nightjet set that he had at the shop and looked at the price, I go, no. But they end up giving me the shorter version of the engine horde nightjet cars. Hang on, let me get the bag. Ooh. Hello, fishies.
Ooh, it's show and tell time.
Show and tell time, yeah. All
right, kids, sit in a circle.
Yeah, it was.
Sparky says hello to Joyce, back folding laundry.
Oh, hello, Joyce. That's who I went to.
Reiner, yeah, I hear that's a good shop. I think when we went to Innsbruck back in 2019, I was not looking for model train shops. I should have.
I tell you what, it's a bloody good shop, bloody good.
I went to a couple in 2019. Like I went to Gleis Elf in Munich, and the Märklin shop in Munich, and then there was Jan and Heinrichs in Kempten.
Yeah. So I got. Oh, they're actually in proper size by the looks of it. I've got another two of these. Let me get myself bigger. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've got
Oh,
another
okay. You
two.
got the River Rossi ones. Do those have the stars across the top?
Yes. Hang on. Yes, they do.
Oh, I could use that set, except, well, actually, I could even take it in DC.
Do you want me to grab one for you?
How much did you pay for that?
141.
141 euros.
But
Actually,
they actually got a.
Well, the problem is that you'd have to get it to me. But yeah, to be honest, yeah, I would like that set for 141 euros.
You would?
Yeah.
Because I've got to go back there either next week or week after.
All right.
Because there is a Markland set that I am getting.
No, you don't want a Markland set.
Yes, I do want this Markland set. It's a special one.
Yeah, but are you going to change everything about it? Are you going to change the wheels out and the pickups?
So I've got the DHL.
Oh,
no, there's no pickups on it. They're freight carriages, so they don't need pickups. So I've got these DHL.
Yeah, but hang on. They still have non-insulated wheels on them, so they will short your DC system out. You'll have to change the wheel sets on them.
She'll be right. All right. I've got some tankers. But I wanted the DHL. These are the last.
Those were nice. I saw those in a shop, and I debated picking them up, and I didn't.
Well, I got them. I'm going to get, since I got, g'day, Great Northern, g'day, Greg. But since they still got another two of these DHL ones, I'm going to pick the other two up, because they will go nicely with that.
Silly Andy, tricks is for kids.
Yeah. Tricks. And the engine that I got.
Raymond, they sell 3-packs and 2-packs.
Yeah.
Okay, so what'd you get here? And you went with Jägendorfer collection. You sorry sod. It's going to be gorgeous. It will be gorgeous. Jägendorfer collection makes gorgeous locomotives. I just don't trust their running abilities.
I actually got myself a little switcher.
Although my Beethoven one's been running nicely since I switched out the traction tires on it.
Yeah,
it's still not a strong puller,
but I've got a 2070, and it's one of the switches.
Yep.
I don't know if you see it. That is actually running in the yards here. So
yeah, that is a very common Austrian. I forget what it is. I don't want to say it's not a V200, but I forget what it is. But yep,
a G800.
What?
G800.
G800. Okay.
Yeah. Now they have got another diesel switcher, which is common in the Vienna end. I've been contemplating, but I think I might grab that when I go and pick up the special Markland set that I'm picking up, which comes with a matching engine. You guys will have to see that one when he gets home. That's going to be a surprise, that one. But yeah, I'm going to need the switch. I'm going to need these diesel switches. Since I've seen them running around here, I've got to have it. I have to have it. I go, that's going to look nice. Now let me get myself out of here. So that's what I've got for now. Now, if you want one of those, I'll pick one up for you, Anthony.
I would appreciate that. Yeah, I've been looking at Acme and River Rossi, and the problem is they're that same exact set is $250 to $300 plus shipping right now.
Yeah, well, let me see what did I pay for it.
Because you made have paid. Well, no, you're there, so you would have paid that.
No, well, I actually had a special on that. That was 141.
Yep.
When did it take off?
Yeah, because when I bought something and had it mailed from Denmark, and because it was being mailed from Denmark, they took the VAT off, and I actually got it. I got it less than I would have paid if I paid from if I bought it from Lipa, and that's very rare. Where I was like, oh, I can get this cheaper from somewhere besides Lipa, because normally Lipa is the cheapest.
Yeah,
But they had it on sale. Lipa actually had it on sale, but the Hobby Caden had it on sale. And when they took the VAT off the price, it was even cheaper.
actually, no, they didn't discount it on me. But still, for 141,
Yeah,
for that set, that wasn't.
no, for
that
less
wasn't,
than that comes out to about 165 American dollars right now, which I need those. Because I need those two type of wagons, those two type of coaches.
All right, I'll grab them during the week for you, and I'll get it to you in
Somehow.
a nice. Yeah, I'll get it to you in a nice manner. Because I have to say, actually, I thought that were the smaller ones. It'd be good if Roco will make the short version. You know, Roco's made those short passenger cars for the European schemes that they got.
Well, Pico will make short versions, and they're not very accurate. Roco, a lot of their main passenger wagons, especially for the top things like rail jets, night jets, and even some of their Austrian ICs, ECs. I always just say ICEC or ICE, intercity, Eurocity, because it's the same cars, Eurofirma cars.
Yeah.
Those tend to be true scale. They tend to make those at 187. I've got let me see which.
Well, the Roco does make the shorter version.
Not that I've seen, but
the ones that I've got at home that I bought from Roco, they run better than the Pico ones.
See, one of these is a Merklin, one of these is a Merklin, and one of these is a Roco.
Yeah, we say that. Yeah,
Merklin, Roco.
We see Roco's made the shorter version as well, because I've got the shorter versions at home. Oh, you made it, Steve. About bloody time. At least you got 15 minutes of us.
Well, I guess I made it. Nope, you didn't make it. This is all in your head. It's from the mushrooms you had with dinner last night, and you're just imagining things.
Yeah, those magic mushrooms will do wonders to you. The reason why I want to get
$300.
Actually, the woman down here, she goes, "Hey, I'll give you these. Do you like these?" And I'm going, "Yeah, I'll grab them." After what I'm seeing with train operations here, actually, this is.
I should give you the numbers,
man. But what ABB is doing with their loco hauled night jet cars, these ones, is they are converting them to normal passenger stock. I've seen 6 of them running around here out of Innsbruck, using it as a part of the coach service. There were 2 coachettes, but the others are actually ex-sleepers. So instead of wasting them and scrapping them, they're reusing them. 1 to 100 coaches. That's the one, Raymond. Yes.
Yeah, 1 to 100 is the smallest you'll get. Yeah.
Yeah, because Roco's done a whole batch of them. From OBB, they've also done German ICs, Hungarian, all the dominant carriers that are around the place. They've actually made the 1 to 100, and they're actually quite good. Particularly when you've got a small layout like mine. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with myself how I managed to replicate the operations pretty close to what's going on here.
All right. Hey, Arty.
Yeah.
What is the model number on those cars? The night jets you had. What's the model number?
HR.
Yep.
43.
4378.
Yep.
Okay.
River Rossi Hornby.
Yep. River Rossi owned by Hornby. But yeah, that I need. Let me double check. I want to get a up close picture of this. But yep, those are. I'm just debating at 141 euros. Do I want to have you, if you could, pick up 2 sets, and then I'd just pay you $300 when you get back here
at Christmas time? Yeah, that's not a problem. Actually, that's a coachette. These are coachettes.
Yep, couchettes.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Because if I do that, then I've got the 8 cars I need for. If I had you pick up 2, I've got the 8 cars I need to complete I mean, I won't have the 8 exact cars because technically I would need right now the only company that is making it or that has them available on like eBay or at my shops is Acme does the other version, but Acme's are expensive.
Okay, well, I know there's another two of these carriages on display case.
All right. Well, if you go back there, text me and I'll tell you whether to get me 1 or 2 because I'll have to.
You'll be in bed.
Well, you'll be in bed. But before you go, like, hey, Anthony, I'm going over there tomorrow or something like that. I just got to talk to the banker and make sure she's cool with this. I mean, I wouldn't pay you back for a little while anyhow. I mean, I don't know when I would. But I would send you the money one way or the other because we just paid for the hotel up in Canada, so we're going. What we're trying to figure out is how we're going to do everything. I wanted to hear from Acme is expensive because they have,
Oh yeah,
if I ever need an intercontinental ballistic missile, I go to Acme.
Yeah. Just don't let Coyote light the fuse. You'll be right.
But Sparky, was your group? Were you having an open house on that Friday? And if so, how late were you planning on going? Because we'll get up to Cambridge about 9:30. Depends on what time we get out of our house. And then we'll be there Saturday to go to the train museum and ride the train, the dinner, and do the dinner. Although I hate to sound, but Arty, you already know I'm a very finicky eater. Jean Ricard knows I'm a very finicky eater. And we're on the dining car and they have a beef brisket, which I'm like, okay, I'm in. And that's like with this special apricot, blah, 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 carrot, blah, 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 whatever sauce on it. I'm like, ugh. Could I get it without the sauce? Could you just throw some A1 on it? Or Heinz 57.
The question is if he's still here. Well,
sound like an obsession with those cars. Yeah, Jean. I'm trying to complete a train here. I've got 4 cars. I need 4 more to make the 8-car set.
Yeah, well, see, I don't need that many to run from here.
Sean likes to give me grief like, oh, you're obsessed, Anthony. You're obsessed. Says a guy who's got 3 bedrooms in his house filled with American stuff that he never runs.
Yeah. He just hates the competition.
I had to go all the way over to Denmark. And make him get some track out. And I built a nice little layout for him to run some trains. We even did it on a live stream. But see, anyhow, I've got, these are Rocos right here. These are Rocos.
Yeah, well, I got 2 of them already. They're the actual sleepers, aren't they?
Yes, these are the sleeping cars. So I need the couchettes. I need 1 set of couchettes, and then there is the bunk cars, which only Acme has available right now, the bunk
Right.
cars, which I wouldn't mind getting, which is why I'm hesitating to go ahead and get 2 sets, because maybe I still want to hold out and somehow, some way try to find the bunk sets.
Yeah, those are the ones that I got when what's his name closed down. All the boards closed down.
A Schlafwagen. The only thing I don't like about this is it's got the Swiss Rail logo on it as well.
Well,
that's why I like the Model Works one. That was the straight Austrian one.
Yeah, well, so this one's got got the Swiss.
What have you got against Swiss Rails? Everything, but
Yeah, this has got a Swiss as well on it. So,
we did not sell any tickets ahead of time. You have to come to us, and we tell you what you will pay.
But the funny thing is, it's got the big OBB in the middle of it, so that counts.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, I mean, because night jets are OBB. There are other sleeping trains. Even Deutsche Bahn has a sleeping train.
But this train comes in through at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like,
Denmark has a sleeping train. It goes across the country and you can sleep on it. So you get about a good 40-minute nap.
40-minute nap until it goes off the edge of Denmark.
It goes to the fjord.
So I got 4 of them, which will, because the set that I'm making up that I've seen on the videos, has actually got four of those on. Or was it 2? 2 to 4 with some of the orange cars on it.
Okay.
And a car carrier, which went over the pass, one of the lines that I'm going to go on sometime next week or this coming week.
4.
What's that?
Raymond says, I have 4 totes full of trains. 4 totes?
4 totes.
4 totes. Beginner. Artie has 4 closets full of trains. That's the only reason Artie ever came out of the closet, so he could store all his trains in there.
Actually, 4.5.
4.5 closet. So he's half in the closet in that last one.
Yeah, well, I had to put my clothes somewhere. And my travel bags. Yeah, I had to put my clothes somewhere. Apart from the laundry.
Jean Ricard, like I said, has 3 bedrooms full of trains. Then he makes me enjoy sleep in a closet because he can't be bothered to move all the stuff, all his trains.
Yeah, but he just feels sorry for where you slept when you were at my place. But at least I put you in the bush next to a stream, even though it was the old shitter.
Yeah. We're aware of that too. Some people,
But at least you had
you had a giant, comfy, adjustable bed and an a heated room with a nice, bright set pair of windows.
Of course. Hell, just about it.
Yeah, I mean, I won't set your layout if I. Well, the Roca ones are supposedly now fixed too, but yes, that was a good one, Raymond.
Yeah.
We did that one of our parody songs. The one I did where we did the Pink Floyd song, Brain Damage from the Dark Side of the Moon album. My new night jet has been recalled.
I'm averaging 4 Locos to every 20 rolling stock a month at the moment.
Wow, ooh. Chris, we're not worthy. No. I'm
slow to put the handbrake on my collection. I mean, yeah, I am.
He's now sleeping in his car, and his house is filled with all this stuff he's buying. So now we're complaining about the accommodations. Jean, we have complained about the accommodations before we arrived. You showed us the picture and said, here's where you're sleeping. You get this bed, Joyce gets this bed. He made us sleep apart from each other.
Yeah, and I bet you, and I'll guarantee you, Joyce had the best bed.
Hanky panky going on in my womb. And then he still was standing outside the door listening in case we tried to get up to something.
Yeah, but I'll bet he gave Joyce the best bed in the house. Didn't he?
Sean? He kept the best bed in the house for himself, I assume.
What, did he lock it on his way out, did he? Did you give them breakfast, Sean?
Oh, we had the typical European breakfast.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, Jean cooked it and slid it under the door before he unlocked it.
So you were on the rock and key. Well, so at least you went on key with me. You could have gone out, but it's just that big first step you had to take care of. Yes, of course I did. Really? But look, he looks a lot thinner than what he did before he went over there.
No, that's bad. I weigh the same as when I came back, and the problem is since I lost all my weight, I'm up about 11 pounds. I need to go back and start dieting. Bacon and squash. Yeah.
But wait a minute.
I keep pretending to look it up and see if I can get some squash, like from Amazon or something like that, and get shipped here. None of the local grocery stores sell it.
But you need to hang on a minute. Something's wrong here.
See, I type in squash and comes up, here's slice. I don't want slice. Slice is garbage Pepsi.
Yeah, I don't know. 10 pieces of rolling stock, a handful like about it. Yeah, well, as I said, I am slowly putting the handbrakes on my collection. I've got nowhere to put anything anymore. I mean, I'm going to struggle to put the items that I've bought now. I'm going to struggle to put them away, make storage for them. Because I do have the night jet that's going to be arriving when I arrive home. And that's the one that's been recalled and repaired and put back in the stock. Send them money. Well, no. They'll be at hopefully they'll be able to run them when I get home, but I'll check them all out. And I've got the power units for the TGV. It's called Wiener bread. A small bed, Wiener bed. Yeah, I'll get that, Sean. But yeah, I'm going. So it's. Yeah, I think it's going to be enough for now, because I am going to buy the other switching Ds that they got up there.
God, man.
Not the same model, but same company. But they'll give me 2 Austrian shunting engines or switches. So what I get it, because I can't see them on anywhere else, I'm just going to grab what I can. That one's got a sound decoder in it. This one, just normal non-sounding, this one. Oh, that Danish pastry. Is that all you gave him? No wonder he lost weight. Anthony actually looked like he put on weight before when he left Australia, and when I saw him in Hamburg, he still had the weight on him. Now look at him. He's withering away.
I lost a little bit of weight in Australia. I lost a pound or 2. I weighed about 226, 27 when I went to Australia, and I weighed about 225, 226 when I got back. But I weighed 238, 239 when I went to Germany, and I weighed 238, 239 when I got back from Germany.
Yeah, well, it's all of the walking.
Normally, I lose weight with all the walking, but we ate more than we normally do. We ate, and even when I tried to eat less, it's like, okay, I'm just going to get the schnitzel here, and it's like this gigantic schnitzel. It's like, oh my God, how do they expect me? We went to this one restaurant with a rude waiter, but man, they had three. They don't give you an offer. Do you want 1, 2, or 3 schnitzels?
Yeah.
It's like, Wiener Schnitzel. Okay, I'll have the Wiener Schnitzel. It's 3 huge, and stupid me tried to eat them all.
Yeah,
go to India, you lose pounds. Yeah, but that's the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the Barley Billy. There's a couple of things you don't want to.
Chris from the Valley says, I found a box of 8 blue and gray B British Railway Mach 1 coaches under my layout, and I have no memory of buying them at all.
Yeah.
And Santa Claus has not forgiven you for A, stealing his look, and B, acknowledging that he brought you those as a present.
Hang on, he's dropped that off in the wrong address. I think that was one of the ones that I wanted when I was a kid.
Now you wanted British Railway mock coaches. Every time somebody else gets something, you wanted it, and it got it somehow. Arty, we've got an issue here, Arty. I don't know if it's an after effect of your coke addiction, and all your imprisonments, but every time somebody has something nice, it was actually supposed to be yours and somehow got misdirected. We're going to have sort of a encounter. We're going to have to all of us sit around.
Well, at least I'm going to have something that you haven't got.
Yeah, I want to try your pickled herring. Hell no, I don't eat seafood. Anybody who watches my live stream knows I don't eat seafood. We talk about food a lot in my live streams. I don't eat seafood except deep fried whitefish.
Yeah.
And fish and chips.
And I'm so annoyed that Baron Monday was cold and crap that was given to you when you arrived. I'm still pissed off with that. Not having.
I did try kangaroo, but at least that was a meat-based creature.
Yeah, and I didn't over-season it. That one I just.
The Danish throw all this weird crap in their food, and it's like, no, I don't want that, or that. Just give me meat. Give me meat, bread, and cheese. I'm happy. I don't need anything else.
Steve, I am too scared to go and do an update on my inventory. I am.
We have a sandwich with salami and cheese on it. Great. And then we throw in all this other crap and pickled herring and all this other stuff. No, just give me the bread, the salami, and the cheese. That's all I need. Maybe a slice of butter. No.
Where was it that we went to eat? Before he parted ways, all you wanted was just the hamburger, and that's right, we were at Hard Rock Cafe. And
in
Hamburg.
Yeah, down by at Landungsbrücke.
Yeah, and they go like, you just want the meat
and the cheese.
And the cheese. And the
bread.
And
they just the meat and the cheese and a little mayo on it.
And even the cook and another waiter came back to make sure that
you only want the meat and the cheese. Yeah, I don't want the other crap. This is easy for you. One of you can go home and feed your pet rabbit with the stuff you didn't throw on my burger.
Yeah, so I've thrown it all on my plate.
Easy. Oh, I got cheese. I got blue cheese. I had some great cheeses there. I had some Danish blue. Actually, it wasn't Danish blue cheese. It was a different type of blue cheese. It was a different type because I've had Danish blue cheese, so I wanted to try the other ones. I got to sample a lot of cheeses at that shop. That was good. In fact, I still got the glasses from that shop right here. These are our Abeltoft glasses.
Okay.
Except I think they say Merry Christmas on them.
Fork sword. Yeah. Where was I? Had a good selection of cheeses.
Oh, I can name cheese shops in many cities in Germany and a couple in the UK. I was in Conwy in Wales, and right outside the castle was this little old fashioned 1600s building cheese shop, and Joyce, we're going in here. She's like, I knew we were.
Yeah, when I was in Plitvice, down at the lake, Plitvice Lakes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 5, 6 different types of cheese to choose from, and they're all nice. And where was the other one?
When Joyce and I stayed in Mittenwald in 2017, the lady that ran the bed and breakfast we were at every morning, at least 4 different types of meat, at least 4 different types of cheese for breakfast, 3 to 4 jellies to choose from. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
I do not put my pork sword into the fire. That's good.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Really good idea. But yeah, it's like, but it's been like, okay, it's been ups and downs here, but I mean, it's been more ups than downs actually. And as I say, when something goes wrong, not seriously wrong, but I mean, when something goes wrong, it's part of the adventure.
Sue! I'm sorry, that's the American thing. When something goes wrong, sue. No,
I haven't seen Sue here lately. No, I haven't seen her. She must be on vacation too.
That's the American way.
Look, if it goes wrong, I mean, we can't control the weather. As long as those English can stop singing over this way. Maybe was it my singing? I don't know.
Cheese, meat, bread, Andy. You can have all the fish you want. You can keep the fish. Cheese, meat, and bread.
No, I'll miss on the part.
I was forced to try eel once, and I'll never forget it. Oh my God, that was nasty.
Oh, I tell you what, my mum put me off eel, but my grandfather tried me to put me back on it, and it was like, yeah, yours is all right, but nah, thank you. I'll pass on that. G'day, Locomotive Logistics. G'day, buddy. How are you? Nice to see you in here. I'm just about ready to sign off because I need to get up early in the morning and check out the weather because
it's 11 p.m. where you're at.
Yeah, because I really do like. I want to get up early in the morning. One, there's a busload of Chinese in here. And we've got a buffet breakfast going on upstairs. So I want to get it up there before they wake up. And if the weather's good enough, I want to get the bus from here, the service bus, now that I know my buses, from here to the cable car that's going to take me to the top of the mountain. I want to get up top of the mountain if it's clear before they get up there. Enjoy some peace and quiet. And once they get up, I'm going to get the hell out of there and try to accomplish the mountain behind me so I can actually look up into the Alps. That's my goal for tomorrow. But yeah, I definitely want to go up to the big one again without no clouds on it so I can get a nice panoramic view and photos. And yeah, we'll take it from there. If not, I'll have to just take a train trip or a bus trip to Rum, which is almost on the outskirts of the city limit going east. And then I might actually catch the same bus that takes me to the western city limits. So let's see what happens. Anyway, people, thank you for coming. Thank you, Anthony, for being here. I'll let you know when I'm going to that shop. If not, I'll see what they got and then I'll take a punt.
Oakley. I appreciate it.
Because it all depends on the weather. Because if the weather's crappy, but he's going to contact me when the Markland set comes in. That special set that I've got coming.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody take care. Again, next week, it will be same time as it is until I get home back to Australia. So see you later, folks. Good night and
Ciao for
stay
now.
safe and have fun. Bye.
Bye, y'all.